Hey, everybody. Welcome to A Cup of Coffee with Kisha, where we slow down, pour something into our favorite cup, and have honest conversations about health, life, and everything in between. I'm Coach Jay.
And I'm Dr. Keisha. We're so glad you decided to pull up a chair and spend a little time with us today.
And I'm Nyla. Whether you're driving to work, folding laundry, taking a walk, or just relaxing with your favorite drink, we're happy you're here.
Before we dive into today's conversation, I've got to ask, what's in everybody's cup today?
Well, I've got a warm cup of rice coffee today. I just got off work, and honestly, I needed something warm while we sat down together.
I'm drinking tea today. I wanted something relaxing because I'm still trying to recover from my vacation.
Recovering from vacation? Now that sounds like a story. I've got a protein shake today. Quick, simple, and keeps me going.
Well, whatever's in your cup today, we're glad you're spending a little coffee table time with us.
Nyla, you mentioned vacation. Tell everybody what happened. Let's keep the flow going.
Oh my goodness, I just got back from a 5-day cruise to Mexico. It was amazing. The beaches, the excursions, the music, the sunsets. And let's just talk about the food for a moment. There was a breakfast buffet every morning, pizza at night, desserts that looked way too good to pass up, frozen tropical drinks by the pool, and honestly, I enjoyed every minute of it. I wasn't thinking about calories. I wasn't thinking about the scale. I was making memories. But then I got home and I unpacked. I stepped on the scale and immediately thought, well, I guess I have to start all over again. And I felt guilty. Have y'all ever felt like that after vacation?
I have a feeling there are a lot of people nodding along, Nyla. That leads us right into today's coffee question of the month. Why do we keep feeling like we have to start over after a break?
That's a great question. But back to Nyla. I'm so glad you enjoyed your vacation because vacations are supposed to be enjoyed. And I think so many women needed to hear exactly what you said. After losing 130 pounds, sometimes people assume that I never struggled with those thoughts anymore. And the truth, life still happens. Vacations happen, birthdays happen, holidays happen, stress happens. The difference today is I don't quit anymore. I don't wait until Monday. I simply make my next healthy choice. And Jay, your question for the month, why do I keep feeling like I have to start over with my weight loss? That is an excellent question for the month.
Yeah, I thought it was a fitting question, especially with so many people feeling that way after a break or a trip. Let's break it down.
Yeah, because some people or a lot of people think that one vacation suddenly makes them feel like they have to erase everything. And I think it's because we tell ourselves a story. And we think or we say, I messed up, I blew my diet, I failed. But here's the truth: one vacation doesn't erase healthy habits, one dessert doesn't erase healthy habits, one weekend doesn't erase healthy habits. The biggest mistake isn't what we ate, the biggest mistake is believing one choice defines us.
That's exactly what happened. I wasn't upset about the cruise. I was upset because I convinced myself I had ruined everything.
And that's where so many people get stuck. But the good news is you haven't ruined anything. It's all about what you do next.
Exactly. Instead of asking, when do I start over? Ask yourself, what's my next healthy choice? Maybe it's drinking more water today. Maybe it's cooking dinner at home tonight. Or maybe it's taking a walk after work. Your next choice matters much more than your last one.
I like that. It's all about those small steps that lead to big changes. Let's keep building on that momentum.
Yeah, I like that as well, Jay, because it lets you know you're not restarting, you're simply returning to your routine. And that's how lasting habits are built.
That's such a reassuring message. It really shows that progress isn't lost after a stumble. It's just about getting back on track. All right, let's wrap this up with our coffee takeaways. Coffee takeaways are the one key lesson or reminder we want you to carry with you after today's conversation. Now, let's go around the coffee table and each of us will share one takeaway.
Okay, well, I'll go first. My coffee takeaway for today is you don't need another dramatic restart. You simply need to return. Small choices, repeated over time, create big results.
That's a fantastic takeaway. All right, my coffee takeaway is don't wait until Monday. Your next healthy choice can happen today.
Mine is vacations are supposed to create memories, not guilt.
And Nyla, that's such a great point. Vacation should create memories, not guilt. And that's why I said earlier, it's all about returning to those small choices. One vacation doesn't erase your habits, you just pick up where you left off.
Now that we've reflected on our takeaways, we like to leave you with a coffee challenge, something small you can try before our next conversation. So, what's our coffee challenge this month?
You know, the next time life throws you off your routine, don't tell yourself you're starting over. Instead, I want you to ask one question. What's one healthy choice I can make right now? Just one. One meal, one walk, one bottle of water, one healthy decision. That's how confidence comes back.
That's a perfect challenge. It's simple, actionable, and leaves listeners feeling empowered.
You know, I actually feel better after talking this through. I didn't ruin my vacation. I just need to get back to my routine.
Exactly. And now we'd love to hear from you. Answer this month's coffee question. What usually makes you feel like you have to start over?
Jay, that is a good question for the month. And I would love to see what everyone comments about that question for the month. Well, I guess that'll wrap us for this session of A Cup of Coffee with Keisha. And if you're curious about what's in our cups today, or you like to check out some of our favorite wellness products, you'll find everything in the show notes below. If you have a question you'd like for us to talk about around the coffee table next month, leave it in the comments as well. Your question might become our next coffee question of the month. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. Until next time, be kind to yourself, keep making your next healthy choice, and we'll see you back here for another cup of coffee with Keisha.
Take care, everyone.
Oh, take care, everyone. We can't wait to share another cup of coffee and conversation with you next time. And that's a wrap.